Hello users, and welcome back to Above It All. It's happening again, and I would like to spend this moment here to say that if cops ever are the first to arrive in a scene, then they will always fabricate stories. As we saw, there have been countless of these similar tales all across the country of people found hanging in trees. And the cops are always quick suicide, it's a suicide. And then they don't investigate it, and then everyone forgets about it. Is it possible that it's a suicide? Sure. Totally possible. But no, it's not a suicide. So, in Huntington, which is in Long Island, if I understand correctly, this is the most telling part here. I didn't highlight anything, but authorities are not releasing the man's age or race, and the victim's family has requested that their identity, as well as the identity of the decedent, Decedent? I've never heard that word in that context before. See, this is why you gotta read the news every day. You learn something every time. Be withheld to protect their privacy. Now, I appreciate anonymity, and but like, this is a matter of public record. If someone's found hanging in a tree, I don't think that they did it themselves, and I think it's very easy to forge a suicide note. In fact, I could forge a suicide note. Having tried to kill myself before, I know what to write down. I've written a suicide note before, so like I could forge a suicide note, and I guarantee you any cop would, because they've seen all this shit thousands of times. But it's one of those things where it's like, this is so bizarre. And then it's also really even more bizarre because of the location. Now, there's a correction here, but this is like a giant KKK rally going on like 30 minutes from this place. There's just like a big out and about KKK rally. And isn't that that's super coincidental that you've got a KKK rally at the same time, like nearly in the same place, that someone was found hanging in a tree. And we don't know if they were a black man, because again, they're not telling us, but it's just weird. It really makes you think. It really it's just like, it's too on the nose. We have all of these really bizarre situations occurring where people are being found, being lynched, and the cops call it a suicide without doing an investigation, and then they just go out and do their KKK rally, and then they go home, and then they're good to go. And is something going to happen? I don't know. I don't think so. But it's important to understand that Long Island is filled with a lot of rich white people and a lot of KKK members. Look, again, this is a KKK rally, colorized, modern day. And these communities are very rich, and they don't like people, and they're very racist. So, color me shocked. Color yourself shocked if you don't buy what the cops are selling, because the context for here, it's a little too on the nose for me.